Welcome back to the Coloring Book channel. Today I'm going to be coloring Zuma from the PAW Patrol tribe. Going to give it a try with one that's a big portrait. This came out of my PAW Patrol coloring book. And we'll see how this turns out. Start right off with some super orange, since that's the color of his helmet. And let's see if this will be orange enough. And we'll just go right up in here. I need to flip over to the smaller tip so I don't color over his edges. They've got these indentations in his hat where he's got air vents so his head doesn't get too hot, much like the pro football players have now. And so I think I'm going to leave that undone and add some color later to that in a different shade to see if I can give that some depth. In the meantime, I'll come over here and do the rest of the front of his cap, or helmet, I guess I should say. Color it in like this. Have to be really careful with the broad side, because it will leave like coloring lines which are not that attractive to the finished product. If I do it just right, then they will come out nice and smooth, and they don't show very much. I prefer that, and this is looking pretty good, at least when it's wet. We'll see what it looks like when it's dry. A little bit of the bleed through of this drawing. There's one on the other side of the page, and I can see a little bit of that. I'm hoping that that's not coming through. On your end, okay, so that's his helmet. I need to do this part up here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think you can see how that makes it look like you're looking right down inside the top of this helmet, and I'm going to use a brown for the very top. Since that's probably the color of his fur, I'm going to use that color. But doing this edge and this other color gives it depth, as well as the air holes got some nice depth, so I like the way that turned out. Okay, what color is his hair? He's a nice, I don't know, really nice color brown. I got a camel brown here. I'm going to try that on his ears and see what it looks like. Okay, I need this orange back. Not this orange. Terracotta. Fill in this part here. And then get the orange tip. Fill in that part there. Now, I got this brown here, this camel brown that I used on his, and that is brown 162, which is right there. I'm going to try a 410, that color, on his face. Let's see what that looks like. Add some color. Okay, so there's his face. I think that looks really good. I am going to pick a dark brown and do his nose. Maybe a chestnut brown. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. I'll color the black this color. Yeah, so that's a brown instead of a black, and you can see it really turns out dark already anyway. Okay. Now I got a couple details here I need to work on. His eyes are a really nice hazel color, and I don't really want to lose that. Find the one that's got a color that's got a little bit of green in it. Let's see what I get if I do this. Yeah. Be really careful not to color that white spot in the middle of his eyes from the camera. Because for some reason, if you do that, it makes his eyes look funny. So I leave that little white dot alone. Just color the iris. And I like this color. That turned out pretty well. Let's try this French vermilion here for this. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm not really quite sure what this is right there, so I haven't touched it yet because I can't figure out this part of his helmet or what from the picture. he's got a strap here I need to color, but I can probably use a brown on that. This is that camel brown, which I decided was too dark. And this one. Okay. I think that might be part of a strap as well. But I'm gonna hold off until I get more evidence. His color of his collar is like a steel blue.